Hey guys, and welcome back to another edition of 2Scoop News. Now today we're going to be talking about immigration. Now we know Pope Francis is very much for immigration and accepting immigrants into countries that can accommodate them. But what does presidential candidate Donald Trump think about all of this? Stay tuned. Yes, folks, we know that Pope Francis is very much concerned about immigrants coming into various countries. He is for the plan of countries accommodating immigrants who are running away from poverty and war. And he did mention this in his joint session of Congress speech that he made this week. But what does presidential candidate Donald Trump think about the Pope and about this whole immigration issue? Let's check it out.
Let's talk about the Pope's visit. Let's just start there, because the Pope has been talking about one of your signature issues, and that, of course, is immigration. The Pope has a different take on immigrants. He, in fact, spoke out to people who might not feel comfortable with immigrants. And let me just read to you his sort of poignant words. The Pope said yesterday, "Perhaps it will not be easy for you to look into their souls. Perhaps you will be challenged by their diversity, but know that they also possess resources meant to be shared. So do not be afraid to welcome them." What do you think of the Pope's words?
Well, I think his words are beautiful, and I respect the Pope, and I like the Pope very much. I will say this. We have a country that is going through tremendous problems. We owe $19 trillion. So, number one, we can't afford this process. We have tremendous crime problems. As you know, the illegal immigrants are coming in. And you just have to look at San Francisco and Kate, or so many other instances. California 2 weeks ago, where a woman who was absolutely decimated, killed, raped by an illegal immigrant, a veteran, at 66 years of age, by the way. And many, thousands and thousands of cases. We're having tremendous crime waves. We have a lot of problems coming in. We have drugs pouring over the borders. We have to seal up our borders. We have to do something about illegal immigration. And people like my plan very much, and I think it's a plan that's going to happen.
Okay, let's talk about your plan, because it's a two-parter. You talk about building a wall, and then you talk
about... Build a wall.
Sure.
That's right.
And then you talk about deporting the 11 to 12 million undocumented workers who are
illegal
here.
Immigrants.
Illegal immigrants who are living here. So let's talk. That's the part that you have not been terribly specific about. How would you specifically go about doing 11 million mass deportations?
Okay. Through good management and through a process. And the process is the bad ones go and they never come back. They're never coming back. The really good ones, and there are many, they will go and they will come back legally. They will come back on an expedited system, and they'll come back legally, Allison.
Okay.
Well, there you have it, folks. It seems as if Pope Francis and Donald Trump have polarizing views on the same subject, although Donald Trump does like Pope Francis. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think Donald Trump is right? Do you guys think Pope Francis is right? Which plan makes the most sense? Comment down below. And now it's over to Melanie.
So it's Donald versus the Pope. Give him a left, give him a... Hold on, that's my right. Okay, anyway, sorry. I just got a little bit excited. Getting so caught up. I know you guys are all caught up in this debate whether they should have the immigrants coming in or they shouldn't, or the ones that are here should go back, and then after they go back then they come in, and all this confusion. We're so caught up in this debate. Are we not looking at the bigger picture? As we've said in previous videos, prophecy is being fulfilled at this very moment. We need to look with spiritual eyes and listen to the things that the Pope is saying. Does it line up with the Word of God completely? This actually allows me to reflect on the Word of God. And I'd like to go to 1 John 4, and it says, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are of God, because many false prophets are gone out into the world." So we need to test the things, whatever man may say, with the Word of God. And if it doesn't line up, then what does that tell you? Definitely, we'd like to know what you think about this story, and if any scriptures come to mind, comment down below. And, like this video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you're fired! Actually, you're not fired. Yeah, I'm not Donald Trump. But anyways, subscribe, because the support is needed. This is 2Scoop News. I'm Melanie Mullings. Keep the faith. Keep strong. Keep believing. God bless.